Welcome back to the Bailey Financial Group. My name is Jerome, and I have completed another day. Day 3 is in the books for the FTMO challenge. And it was a pretty decent day today. So you can see this chart right here. Started out with the 100 grand, went up a little bit, then had a pretty big dip. Didn't lose my confidence though. I had hope. So we got that, and it just kept on going up. And then now we are above break even with my account being positive right now. And the goal of this challenge is to get to 10 grand within 30 days. And I'm doing my best. I would like to get it in between, 8 to 10 days. But we'll see what happens. But that's something that I would like to accomplish. So let's go over my trading day. I only did 2 trades today. And this is what it looks like right now, my account. Okay, so 2 trades today, and they were both with gold. So let's take a look at those real quick. Okay, so let's take a look at my entry. Let's open that up. So my first trade on gold, like you see right here, I like I was mentioning in my last video, I'm a huge fan of setups. Setups are very important. I would rather do setups than just guessing what's going to go up or going to go down. Or going off on something like simple, like an M or a W pattern. I'd rather much go for setups. And this, I was looking at a dump and pump setup. So over here to the left, we have 1 push, 2 push, 3 pushes into the low. Then we have some consolidation here around the round numbers at zeros. So I said to myself, well, let me get in at around the 50s. Over here, so I set my my buy stop so I can just get ready for that. So right here is my entry. Okay, so that's what the beginning of the trade looks like. So I'll just give you guys a hint. I was the first mouse on that one. If you see my last video, you know what I'm talking about. So this was my first trade entry, and let's see what happened. Okay, so yeah, so dump and pump, and I was the first mouse. I got caught and I got stopped out. First mouse gets caught. So again, I'm just very thankful that I have my stop loss set at just 1% of my account. This could have been much worse. Yeah, it was a small loss, but overall it didn't really. I didn't take a huge hit to the account. So that's why it's good to have a certain percentage for your stop loss, preferably 0.5 to 1% to minimize your losses. So stopped out that trade. Okay, so that was trade number 1 on gold. Let's check out trade number 2. Just give me a second to bring that up. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Let me see. We scroll over to the right side and see what we can do. Okay, let's bring that up. All right, here we go. It's loading. Okay, so this is going to be my second trade on gold. So here's my entry. Okay, so if you notice, the last entry I had on my first trade was over here to the left because I was so certain that the direction was going to go up because of the obvious dump and pump direction setup. So I put in another trade. I got in at round numbers around the 50s. So same type of strategy, dump and pump. And so that's my entry level. Let's go over to the results as far as the trade. And there it is. So I was very confident that it was going to go up. Now, did I know for sure it was going to go up? No. But I had confidence in the setup. I'm just going off of what I see. I'm going off what the market gives me. And it gave me a dump and pump setup with 3 pushes towards the low, around, and it consolidated around major round numbers, and then it crept up. And this was, as you can see, a pretty good trade. And I got out manually because I saw this little dip right here. I told myself, well, I'm up this far. Let me go and just get out. And I was getting tired because I had to go to work within a few hours. So I just got out of the trade. And one of the things that I've learned over a couple of years is that you never want to leave money on the table. Once you're up and it's good, just get out of the trade, especially if you don't have confidence that it's going to go up all the way that you plan. Just get out with good profit and just take the money and run. Okay, so let's check out my notes. I know I typed something. So my exit strategy, I manually got out. I had a profitable, what did I put? Let's see, profitable preset stop losses in place if I wanted to stay in the trade longer. So I made a good decision on doing that. Okay, in my entry strategy, I entered gold the second time because on the dumping pump setup, I knew I was headed in the right direction. I just had to wait a little longer for the setup. I was the second mouse this time around, and I got that cheese. And like I said, the guy who I follow, Stacy Burke, he's right. First mouse gets caught, second mouse got the cheese, and I was the second mouse this time around. Back here, let me open it up. Back here with that first trade, this is where I got caught up. Okay, this is the first mouse. Right, that got caught, stopped out. Over here, second mouse. The first mouse was a decoy. Second mouse got the cheese. So pretty simple. I like keeping things nice and simple. So let's see, get out of that. Oops. Well, I accidentally went here, but let's see. This is what I use for my weekly analysis. So since this came up accidentally, let's just give you some insight onto what I usually do. So I use this for an analysis for the week. So this is day 3. So this is day 1, day 2, and day 3. And I saw that the market was coming down on gold. Day 1 is usually an all-in day. So day 1 usually just keeps going down. And day 2, we get some slight consolidation and goes up. So usually by the middle of the week, and if the market is down or up, you're likely to get a reversal in the middle of the week. So we have day 1, day 2, reversal, and that's how I set up my trades usually, by going to this weekly. Well, it's not a weekly chart; it's a 15-minute chart, but I have it zoomed out so that I can get more of a bird's eye view on the market. Let's see if I can get this back up here. Okay, here we go. All right, so first mouse gets caught, second mouse gets the cheese. So that's basically the trade, and that trade ended up bringing me in $2,200, $2,244. So that more than made up for my first loss. So overall, my account is up over $1,300. So we're making ourselves getting towards the 10 grand. So that's it for today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe so you can keep updated with my FTMO journey. Hopefully we can get this done. It doesn't matter if I lose or if I win. I got to keep myself accountable, and I want to share this journey with all of you who decide to watch. So be blessed and take the money and run. See you next time.